Days that you've had in the program. They've done a great job. Aram here is here representing the TA team here. So he's done a lot of on-grounds, AMP and on-grounds TA, and been a great student. So we appreciate you coming and the work you did for the AMP. You've been great. Mike Smith. Some of you have you met Mike. He popped in and out. Mike ran this program for 15 or 17 years. How many years, Mike, did you run this program? We can't do the math, but it's been a long time that he ran the program. And Mike did a great job and was really passionate about this program and did a great job. I think you've all met Garrick Louis, who's back there doing his daughter's work. Good father. He's a good father. So Garrick has been the helping and leading the academics for a long time and the management of you through the academic hurdles and getting all the right stuff done so you guys can actually graduate. So Robert Riggs, who I realize some of you have never met in person. I know you had in class, but Robert Riggs is here, and so he's good. And so that's what he looks like in 3D. And he is not Wes's height, but okay. And then we have another Greg Gerling, who of course you had for your class a couple months ago. So really appreciate it. We've had some. Robert's new to the program. Greg has been a stalwart for this program for many years. Mike was for many years. Garrick has been really integral for many years. So really appreciate it, everything that they've done. So, and I'm looking forward to these presentations today. I'm excited today. It was a kind of bittersweet night for me last night to to dinner with you guys because it's the last one. And Mike and I have been through. We can't remember how many of these, 17 maybe of these capstone programs. So it's bittersweet because you guys, just to see the bonding of the cohort, that you guys together and see how close you become. It's just what we realized was the big benefit of this cohort. And it's been phenomenal. So in my career, the biggest accomplishment in my career has been the 600 plus students that have come out of this program. Because you look, we get Mike and I hear back, and Valerie now has been doing this for a couple of years. We hear back from, and Greg has taught in many years. Robert will be part of future programs, is we hear from them, they come back 10 years out, they come back 15 years out. You meet them and the incredible things they're doing, and we look at the accomplishments of all these students that have come out of AMP. And just to remind you guys, you have a great network of folks out there that you can reach out to. And I know some of you are leveraging that network already, but if you reach out, we have almost 4,800 systems alums from the department, including AMP, out there. Okay, we're the third largest alumni group on Facebook, systems of UVA. So we have a lot of people out there, and I found if you reach out to any of those people at any time and say, hey, I'm interested in working at your company, and I'm a fellow systems graduate, they're going to reply. Whether a CEO, whether a partner, a managing director, they will reply to you and help you out. So we found that. So, but this is really, like I said, the proudest thing of mine. To see you guys, it's great. I think I'm excited because I met with the dean this morning, and the dean approved the hiring and starting to interview the people for the new director of systems engineering professional programs that will lead the new program in AMP. So the dean approved that this morning. So we're going to go and start interviewing people, some of the people that we'll be interviewing, as you've seen. And so that program, so starting next summer, there will be a AMP program in Northern Virginia. And so that'll be, and hopefully Robert will get to do some more of this. He only got to do one round of it. Mike was here many times, full-time, Mike was a full-time faculty, ran this for many years. We had Beth Harrison with staff, we had Ryan, we had a full-time staff. Mike, after I forced him to stay on for years past when he wanted to, and appreciate everything he did, but Mike finally retired, Beth retired, Ryan moved on to a new job, and that left us with no full-time staff. And so Valerie did an incredible job, and I know you gave her an acknowledgement, so an incredible job of stepping up. And I look at the quality of Valerie the whole year, but this week, the job you've done has been incredible. I just want to give you just a little bit of flowers. There will be other things you will get, but the touches she's done making this program. I think you had a good mentor in Beth. Beth gave you some good insight, but she's done a phenomenal job. And so, I think to the end of this current program, till we have the new version, I think we've maintained the quality. And I think you guys had as good a program as any year's had of quality faculty instruction and things. Because we pride ourselves on using the best people to teach, from Greg Gerling and Robert Riggs and all the people you've got teaching the program. So it's been great. I'm looking forward to today. We'll do alumni events. One of the things I want to do when we start the new program, it's going to be based in Northern Virginia. We will be having some AMP alumni events up there where we'll invite you, to come to those events and to network with each other. So we'll do those at the center, the facility we have in Arlington, which is kind of nice. We have if you've been there, we have on the top floor a rooftop bar that's on the 30th floor. It's kind of cool to do events at. We'll do some events there and get everyone together and get some of your insight. We'll probably ask you from insight. I've talked to a lot of you this week about what that new program should look like, because it's good. It's to be designed. The details are to be designed. So, but it's been great, and so I tell you, it's good. Like I said, bittersweet for me, but this class is such cool. I think I've never seen a class this cohesive. And we talked about it. Maybe it's the number 15 is kind of the perfect number for cohesion. I talked to people like Greg Gerling who said phenomenal students, and I agree. Unfortunately, I had you online, which was, I think we did okay, but that's a hard 40 hours for me and for you. But I think the faculty have done a phenomenal job, from the online folks to transitioning to in person. So, congratulations. We're gonna do some things, but first we have a presentation by Dennis and some words from Dennis, who looks really sharp. So we gotta let Dennis say a few things.
So I guess I'm the last speaker before we get to the presentations. I'll just bring up my notes real quick. All right, so before I start talking, I do want to also thank some people who've been very big influences through the program and through to the cohort. So again, remember, I got asked to come up, Val asked me to come up and speak to you, bring up some of the memories about becoming a cohort, right? So the reason for that is at the end of my couple minutes, I'm gonna introduce the Cavalier Charger that you all voted for. So, but in the process of getting there, I wanna bring up some memories and some of the characteristics that make a team, okay? So I think that's where I'll go to, but before I do that, I also want to thank some people, and I think on behalf of you, hopefully you feel the same way. So we'll start with the most important, Val. So again, I didn't bring the flowers up. I think you've got. I don't think we can honestly give you enough praise and thanks for all you've done. So you organized and simplified our lives during these weekends, and I know I personally benefit from your hard work. So I appreciate, if everybody give one more round of applause to Val. Dr. Sherry, your hard act to follow. I will start with that. I want to thank you for your dedication to the program. So 20 years as the founding director of AMP. That is, to me at least, that's passion for mission, right? So you've been involved all the way up to your elbows in shaping the teams that come through here. You've designed the courses, you've brought in the instructors, you personally, I know you interviewed me, so I don't know how I made it through, but I know you personally interviewed everybody, or at least I think you did, and you've shaped every single team during your tenure. So that says a lot. When I look around and see the different faces, so let me back up a second. So let me just say 3 numbers for you, and you just remember, because I'll get to them in a second, but the numbers 3, 7, and 1. So 3 is how many months it took for us to get actually on grounds. 7 is how many months it took for us to get our masks off and actually see people. And then 1 is the week we spent here actually bonding, coming together as a team. So important numbers, but it kind of shows some of the hurdles that we went through when we were doing this. Back to Dr. Shear and the way you shaped this cohort. When I look around, I see all these faces, finally.